I look at the world through a king's eyes.
Yo, we are back. It's on my HipHopIsh. Back with Snowfall. This is season 3, episode 3, Cash and Carry.
Yeah.
A lot of interesting things happened in this episode.
Yeah.
Let's get right to it, man. We're not gonna leave y'all. We're not gonna hold you at all.
Nah.
Get right to it. So, a lot of smart things happen and a lot of mistakes we feel happen. Let's get right to it. So, Franklin and Ivy. Let's talk about Franklin and Ivy.
Alright, man. So we started this episode off where Franklin started to try to explain what he meant by the expansion. Him, growing the business. And they in Uncle Jerome's jamming Jerome's, you know what I'm saying? And then, Avi comes and visits out of the blue. So he said, from last episode, you remember when you said you had that issue with your money? I got the solution.
Right.
So let's go ahead and take a flight, because we're going to have to do that.
Like, man, take a flight for what? Can't we just go to, ain't no bake over this late.
Nah.
And he said, nah, where we going, banks is 24 hours.
24 hours a day. So, yeah, man, you look into it now, so Franklin's already kind of like, okay.
I don't know about this.
I don't know about this shit.
I don't know about this, Ivy. When I was at your crib, you looking like something was wrong.
Yeah.
So I sensed something's up. But, I got my eye on you, but, he peeping him. So,
he peeps him, man.
And then he tells him he need 1.5 million.
Yeah, exactly. He said to do this business, to handle the
stocks
account, you got to start off 1.5 million.
Okay, all right.
Exact amount, which
we're gonna all right. We want to complete what happened. You want to come back to it?
I mean, we come back to it.
Come back to it. All right, so we give him some bits and pieces then.
Yeah.
So Teddy and Julia.
Oh man, so if you watched the last episode, spoiler alert if you didn't. Basically, Julia, which is Teddy's ex-wife, CIA, basically comes back saying like, she back in the war, she ready to kind of end it, because she kind of need Teddy. I mean, let's just be real. We know what she doing it for. She got a heart of gold. She trying to get her husband back, bro. Because she see where Teddy caught up. But Teddy's whole thing is like, oh, shit, Julia, you don't even know the half of this shit.
Right.
But I'm going to follow your lead, because, you can tell he still got feelings there, so. And he know what she's doing is actually going to help benefit what the fuck he doing. Which she don't know.
Right.
So, anyways, they go to Costa Rica. Because she got an old CIA connect that's supposed to give them the landing strip so she can get the guns, help the Nicaraguan people get, the ammo and things they need to help them fight the government there. Which is supposed to be the whole reason that they're doing this in the first place. So,
right. But what happens when they get there?
They meet Baba Kim.
Baba Kim. New character.
New character, man. Baba Kim, man. Baba Kim just looked like one of them dudes that just had like too much weed and smashed a couple Filipinian girls and some shit. It just was lost in the jungle or some shit.
Yeah. So, over there it's a little bit weird, man. So, so I guess Baba Kim is trying to get to know them, trying to reveal their true self. And I'm like, okay, so what the fuck they eat, bro?
That nigga said they eat pig brains.
So he just eat pork brains like it's nothing.
Nah, say that's a delicacy or some shit like that. Supposed to be, I guess this was part of all his ritual, because he got all his ritual shit.
All his rituals.
Teddy over there looking, he got grown ass men locked up in some cages and shit.
Right.
And he tell him, yo, dude trying to steal the other dude's wife, they gonna burn him at sundown. The fuck? Which they did. You know what I mean? Yeah. Heard the screams in the background when they was eating the pig brain. That shit was crazy. He just ain't give 2 fucks about it. Like, alright, this is what we do.
Yeah, so I want let's complete the thought on Teddy and Julia's trip to Costa Rica. So what else happens?
So now, I guess Baba is trying to see if he can trust him. Because really, he just gave him some hallucinogens, and that's what I think it was. It was some kind of drug.
So it was some type of tea. Some type of tea they
put the drug in the tea. And I think, to be honest, them being CIA operatives and they done been through shit, they kind of knew, but they doing whatever it takes to get that landing strip.
Right.
And, I think I didn't get it to the end of the episode, what he was really trying to say.
Yeah.
But, we'll get there. But just let y'all know, that's what he was saying. This is going to reveal true man. And he was looking for that, because be honest with you, any Patriots and all this shit, the man told you, like, when he explained himself, he said he was a CIA operative, then he was a Patriot, then he got some blood on his hands, found out the government wasn't shit, and set him up, and then he kind of disappeared. Yeah. So he left it at that. So we'll get into it. But all right. So
next couple of characters we're gonna get into. So Leon runs into Wanda.
Yo, so we walk up in there now all this long time. Leon making a drop to this.
He think it's business. He's getting. I think he like, all right, I'm comfortable. Let me drop this off.
Yeah, he really ain't feel comfortable. You can tell he good, but he was just like, man, he still don't trust this nigga.
Franklin out of town.
Franklin out of town, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do. We gotta keep the business going. And he man boy being man boy. And the next thing you know, he look over to the left. I mean to the right, yeah, and he see. Yo, chick giving head to one of the dudes, and he like, hold up.
Like,
Wanda, what the fuck? That's what they should have called that scene, Wanda. What the fuck? Yo. Listen, first of all, he knew Wanda was a crackhead. Yeah, he knew that.
You can't trust a crackhead.
Nah, man.
The trust is completely gone. She's going to do whatever because she's married to the Rocks.
Yeah.
So, he seen it. He got emotional.
Yeah,
can you blame him the first time he's seeing her? But at the same time, he's doing business.
Yeah.
And you get emotional in situations like that, it can harm you.
Yeah, because right then he wasn't thinking. First of all, you in man boy spot.
Right,
all
you can't get emotional.
It's just you and Fat Boy. And you know, Fatback, I'm sorry. You know, Fatback might have, you know, we already seen Fat ain't got no hands. Man. So y'all might shoot a couple niggas, but before it's all said and done, y'all all both be dead, bro.
Exactly. You in this spot.
Yeah, so you definitely didn't want that.
So he gets emotional.
Man boy the only one thinking like, yo, because even though, let's say I could kill this nigga right now.
Yeah, but he didn't.
But if I kill this nigga, that's gonna bring Saint whole, and I don't have the manpower to take out Saint like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, and he's still like, yo, I gotta figure out, because man boy, the whole thing I'm thinking. And eventually, I want to take over this nigga's shit. So I gotta get closer so I can find out who his connects is and all this shit.
Yeah.
So he's like, yo, get this nigga, man. So, you know, Fatback grabs him. He grabbed his partner. And he's just like, yo, man, Leon, like, yo, you ain't getting no dope. Fuck that. We out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He go back to Louis. Louis like, man, what the
fuck
is you doing?
Right.
This
we here for business.
Yeah, fuck that crackhead bitch. You don't fuck about that. But on some smart shit, she did realize, look, yo, this is how man boy got the recipe. Now we know. Now we know some shit, but let's still go in there because we're going to keep it cordial till, you know, everybody get together and kind of figure it out.
Alright, so next scene, Franklin, he meets, they in Panama, right?
So they in Panama City, Panama.
Alright, so Panamanian chick.
Yeah,
so Panamanian chick.
Yeah, she's Panamanian.
He meets he sees a Panamanian chick. He's like, ooh, look at her right there. She was fixing the flowers.
Amana. Yeah.
Nice looking.
Little
so he meets her, and he feels like he said, okay, I need to meet somebody over here, someone local. Maybe I can use the help. He's always thinking.
He's always thinking. But before then, he had to see what the scene was. So when he got there, he didn't expect it. He thinking like, yo, we gonna come in here, check in the hotel,
and then I'm gonna leave.
Then we gonna get the beer.
What does he find out?
Yo, first thing they get Avi ready to go party. He got hoes there already. They got the whole joint. This is a place Avi definitely known at, because they just, as soon as he walked through the door, people like, yeah, yo, get him this, get him that. The rooms was already paid for. Franklin like, nah,
this ain't no vacation. Yeah. I'm here to make a transaction and get back on the
out of here, man. Gotta get back to my empire, man.
So Avi showing his hand. Franklin is paying attention. He's like, wait a minute, something ain't right with this. Something's not right.
And then you notice how he pointed it out. That's how we gotta give the brain sharpness to this dude, man. Franklin watched everybody pander to Avi. The only person in that room that didn't pander to Avi was the chick. She was just doing her job, putting the floral arrangements there. Yeah. So when he saw that, even though they gave each other like, oh yeah, I'm digging you, but he was like, yo, she the only bitch that didn't move when Avi ran there. Everybody else on Avi dick as soon as he walked in the place. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was kind of one of them joints that he was like, all right, let me just check out a little bit more. As the time progresses, get to it. You know, Avi keep, yo, you too young to be in the room. You need to come on down and party. And he's like, yo, Avi, he's just like, man, when the fuck I'm gonna meet this dude, man? I'm not trying to
Nah, he didn't even know it was a dude that yet.
You know, he had
like,
told
when are we
him,
going to the bank?
No, he told him at this point when he was still in the room, after he told him the first time, nah, you right, but I'm saying he didn't. He told him, remember he told him it was supposed to have been like the head dude of the bank or whatever, the manager, and he was like, okay, but I'm talking about like when after he was in the room for a little while, he kept calling him, telling him come down, and then he was like, yo, what the fuck I'm gonna meet this dude? I'm not here to, I don't care about that. When I'm gonna meet this dude,
right?
And then he was like, you too young to be sitting there not enjoying life,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So at this point, Franklin's still sitting there like, yeah, something up with this shit, something ain't right, man. So he still kept his resentment
for sure,
because he's like, yo, I'm up here with the 1.5, man.
I ain't leaving this 1.5.
Hell no.
I ain't leaving this site, and it ain't leaving my site.
Yeah.
I don't care about no dinner, no drinks, no partying, no bitches, no nothing. 1.5 million.
Right. So,
alright.
So you pointed out when he comes down, because he finally says, okay, I'm going to get this little bodyguard dude to sit here. Now, little do we know, Franklin already had a plan in motion.
Yeah, he had to put something in motion. He's a small man. That's
you know what I'm saying? So he comes down, got his little sandals and shit on. Jesus, walk sandals. Comes down looking like he ready to party, but he sits him down and starts telling him everything. I remember when this dude, Franklin, looking like,
man, you telling all my business.
I don't even know these people.
Right.
So he sees little OMHHI over there. He gets up, makes his move, go ahead and put the play in.
Small move.
Yeah, he puts the play in, bro. That's all I got to say. Just put the play in.
He puts the play in.
You know what time it was.
Builds with her.
Yeah.
And then he realized that she wasn't really rocking with Ivy like that. He said, okay.
Yeah, he
we'll get our own table.
That's right. You want to come and sit with my friends? She like, nah, I don't really like your friends. He's like, oh, okay. We get our own table there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So all right, moving along.
Yeah.
Going back to
Gustavo, man. And
Gustavo?
Yeah, let's
okay.
forgetting that part.
All right.
So at this point, if you didn't see the last episode, the first run, so Gustavo can kind of like, make things pretty, because right now, if you remember, the airstrip is gone. They don't have an airstrip. So for this run, they got to get the dope from Mexico over. So the auntie, Lucia's auntie and Gustavo got the little corn husk shit, and they got the joints in the back, and they basically doing it by car, by truck rather. So, Gustavo, man, can't never catch a break, dog. You know what I'm saying?
He was struggling this entire 3 seasons.
You need Lucia, man. I'm telling the people, I know we gonna see her eventually, but come on, man. Damn, because this man can't make it without her, bro. But, all right, so what goes wrong? He hits a bump in the road. Not only did he not tie the boxes down, but then it knocks out some shit from the battery, and now he needs a charge. So
he need a jump.
They stuck, bro. Auntie just calling him a peasant and shit. Like she was like, he said he ain't.
Can't you fix it?
He said he can fix it. He tell her. But the funny joke was when he said about the boxes, and she was like, well, why didn't you tie down the boxes? He said he ain't no peasant. So she was like, oh, you royal, huh? You think you royalty, huh? She said, but aren't you a peasant too? And then he just looked at her, she started laughing, right? And he told her, yeah. And he had to laugh about it. Like, so she was like, shit, you should have tied that down.
Right.
But, all good, man. Situation with them was so crazy because Auntie's so gangster. This man fall asleep.
She already on point.
He wake up thinking somebody done snatched her up or something done went wrong. Or maybe she went walking in the fields because she knew.
She wouldn't found.
She wouldn't have found a cop. Got a drop on him, got the gun to his head, made him drive all the way back so he can give him a jump.
Right.
Yo, Gustavo just like, yo, what the fuck am I getting myself into?
She's official.
She's official, man. So gangsta shit, man.
Yep.
I guess if you want to finish that, just know they got the jump. But then Auntie at the end wanted Gustavo. He know too much. He done seen them pull the gun on him. He a white man. She like in his life.
Right.
Gustavo
was a little lenient,
so
Gustavo let him live.
Too much killing, man.
He let him live.
He don't want to kill an innocent man, so.
Alright. So, let's go back to Aunt Louie.
Oh,
so, bring us back there. So, Aunt Louie, after seeing Leon, she's like, what the fuck you do? This is business. She has to go clean up the mess with Man-Boy.
Yeah, man.
So, she goes and cleans up the mess with Man-Boy, and then she realizes Wanda is there.
Yeah.
And she like, okay, she gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
And she tells Man Boy, look, if you want to continue doing business with us, she got to go.
But let's get to how that happened. Because at first she wasn't paying no mind. Man Boy was being Man Boy. It was funny, you know, he said he gonna eat Aunt Louie up with a spoon because she's so fine, yo. And then the nigga, their cousin Pete, that nigga gonna say, yo, somebody call you Man Boy. And this nigga said, cause he was a full grown man, even when he was a boy. Yeah. And that's when Louie and him just like, oh shit, this nigga lame. They walk off, but that's when Wanda started going off at the mouth. Yeah. She comes out fucking about Leon, and then the dumbass bitch gonna actually say, yeah, they heard about Claudia. Oh, that was it. That's when she went back in there and said, we can still do business, but you gonna have to get rid of Wanda.
Sure.
So shit, she just gotta go, bro.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, so the whole theme of this whole episode, Franklin needs to get his bread somewhere. He needs somewhere to put his bread. So now, back to Franklin and Ivy. He's like, so the next morning, they still ain't got no time. They about to go to the bank. He's like, yo, what the fuck, this ain't on vacation? So obviously he slept with her mom.
Yeah, he smashed the little shit. Did what he had to do.
You know what I'm saying? So she puts the play together to help him find a bank.
Yeah, man.
So he goes.
She was talking in that and doing that smash session. So this is what we did. You know, it didn't show it, but that's what he's like, yo, when he was explaining to Ivy what happened. So Franklin goes, Franklin gets on that phone after he realized, he said, y'all need me to do me a favor. She was like, whatever. Boom. Next thing we know, cut scene, come back. They got the bags. That's what we thought, but we're going to leave it there. We'll get to that. The bags loaded. Yeah. Dude, like, can I help you with your bag? She's like, no, we good.
Right.
They go to the bank. And obviously, Franklin gets what he came down there in the first place. He opens up an account.
And he comes back and runs into Ivy. And Ivy like, what's up? What the fuck you been? He's like, shit, I ain't know you was my mother. You looking for me and shit. I've been trying to do business with you this whole time.
Exactly. Now you want to do business.
So now Ivy has to come clean because obviously Franklin knows what's up.
Yeah.
So Ivy comes clean. He's talking about he's being blackmailed by the government.
Yeah.
And to make things sweet and quick, so Franklin's like, all right. So you normally would have got killed because you lied to me. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody.
If my family found out about this, you would kill you.
Maybe kill you. And
so
if they did it,
so check this out. I got a plan for you. I'm gonna help you out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 6% a week.
Yeah.
On what you gonna owe. You know what I'm saying?
On the return, bro.
On the return.
That's right.
So
obviously he only need 2 weeks.
So Franklin got a heart. Franklin got a good heart.
Yeah. That's his boy. I mean, Harvey looked out for him in the beginning. If you've seen the first 2 seasons, you've seen how intricate. Harvey could have been killed Franklin. Ben could have did shit. But yeah, he seen something in him. And he picked right. Good thing he did. And I mean, not only that, Harvey, what he did, he revealed like the whole time I figured what you did. So what I did was I bought 1.5 million, but I also bought another stack of money to open up the account. I'm only going to give you $1 million. I ain't giving you the 0.5, like he said. So that way, there's 2 accounts. There's one account that Franklin only has access to, which is what he came for. But there's also the account that he actually set up for Avi. So that's what he was asking old girl about. So that way, Avi and him has access to it, and that way the people can't just snatch Avi money out of the other account. Because obviously the government got a hold of Avi's account. That's why he couldn't pay. So that's what the whole thing was. That's why he gave him the key. If y'all seen it, he dropped that key on him because he was like, yo, you know, that's what it's for. So now you got the safe deposit box access as well for the other account that got the money I'm about to give to you. So shouts out to Franklin being a boss on that shit.
Yeah, for sure. So bring it back to shit. Man Boy shows the strength.
Yo, here's where Franklin's whole warnings to Leon has. It's really well warnings, but it's just like, yo, don't underestimate this dude.
Yeah.
Man Boy, I mean, I know it sounds like him beating on a girl, but you seen the viciousness. Because he seemed like he
got vicious.
This little, you know, R&B looking motherfucker. He ain't gonna do shit. But man, it's certain things. So, as you know, he throwing Wanda out. He telling her, look, yo, you gotta go, because they ain't gonna do business with. I told you keep your mouth shut. You didn't. Now they don't want to do business with you here, so you gotta go. And I'm not losing my money for you. She get mad. She go and make the little comment about his penis. And then she did some other shit.
I know why they call you Man Boy. So, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that could have been on some maybe. I don't know what that means.
Yo, you know what's dope about this joint, man?
What's that, bro?
So Franklin get back on the plane, and We seen the pilot at first because I'll be trying to give her a drink in the beginning, but it's a black pilot, man.
Yo, that was
female
dope.
black pilot.
I know that was dope.
Female black pilot.
Nigga will come
That's
forever.
That's dope. But here's a he says I can pay this in cash, but do you take a check?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
How you feel about that? You said something about it.
Yeah, man. I said, man, you know, I go back to what you said, what Avi said last week about the longer you live, you're going to start making mistakes,
yeah,
man.
I think
the only thing is, like, even though it's an offshore account, bro, checks are traceable, man. So who knows? In case of, you know, FBI want to find you, could be some shit with that. But we'll see how it goes.
Right. So all right, so he pays with a check. Then it brings us to the last scene.
Damn.
Gustavo meets Soledad again.
Since the last time.
She opens the garage. He like,
The fuck?
you can already see him with his hand like this. You know what I'm
because he
saying?
didn't know who he expecting Teddy
Right.
to be.
So he looking like, what the fuck? And she just talking. I'm not a cop no
I'm
more.
with Teddy.
How can she be so fucking cool? Like, what's she thinking that he just gonna, like, who she think she is?
Yo, she beat on his woman. She fucking spit on his woman. She showing up.
She shot at her.
Shot at him.
Shot a lot.
Yeah,
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
He sees her and all he sees is red.
Man,
She walks away and turns her back.
I ain't get that part either, bro.
Bro, she walks away slowly and she turns her back.
But all that
And then the very next clip.
That's all we hear, man. Guess she gone.
Yo, listen, man, I can't wait to episode 4
See what happens,
of Snowfall season 3. It's definitely gonna be lit.
Yeah, it's
So
time
next week, look out for the review.
Yeah.
But that was it. That was this is season 3, episode 3, Snowfall, Cash and Carry. We thought it was dope. Make sure you leave your comments, subscribe to our channel, like, comment again, and thanks for tuning in. Check us out next week.
Right.
On my HipHopIsh, we out.
I look at the world through a king's eyes.